All right, welcome to tonight's stream, No Man's Sky. We're hanging out in one of my, space stations I use for selling stuff now, making some money. And biggest thing I would say right now is I have a new new starship. I bought a new hauler ship. You can see Class A right there. I lucked out, got this 102 million units. But it's 47 plus 8, so it worked out really well. I haven't upgraded anything on it yet. I'm going to upgrade the last storage space I need right now. And welcome, thanks for joining in, Darth Iniquitous. As far as the updates to the game, I know it was right around the same time as, I think it was like immediately after Thanksgiving. They released the synthesis update. That had a lot of stuff added in it, so I can't remember everything that's been added to it. Other than, of course, like the ability to upgrade your starships like I'm doing now. I'm not going to worry about the tech at the moment. I'm not using this for tech purposes. But you can upgrade and salvage your starships with the synthesis update. The only other thing I can think of since the synthesis update is they released the beat making thing, which I have not messed with yet. I feel like I'll mess with that at some point. I'll make a base with a nice big light panel wall and make a, beat box thing that when you show up, you hit a button and it has like this whole, music sequence that plays. It'd be kind of cool if they add automation for the lights where you can program them to go on and off in a certain sequence. I'm sure we'd see people making interesting little light and music systems with the light box walls, doing that, make it like flash and sequence to something and you have the music going. I feel like that would happen if they make some automation stuff in there, but I haven't seen anything indicating that yet. It's just with the way the power structuring is done. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but yeah, that's the thing. We got a beat maker now in the game I haven't messed with. Maybe I'll mess with it tonight. And oh look, it dumped me into the water outside my base instead of putting me at the base. I'm noticing that still happens occasionally. It puts me next to the base computer as opposed to putting me in where the actual teleporter is, where the gate is. Because it should have put me up here. Right there. Actually, I need to move that. That should be in here. There's no reason that should be out in that area. It should be in this section. I'll free that up from there. But, yeah, I got a new hauler, a new spicy hauler. You see, it's not for combat. This is basically going to be my base building ship. Carrying metal plating, glass. You see, I got a lot of frost crystal. Stuff that I need to build bases. Then I still have my Class A fighter I'm going to use for other stuff. Okay, fits that. I also bought a new freighter. Class A freighter. I still not... it's big, but it's still not like Class S, super ultimate Star Destroyer size. So I'm going to be looking for that one still. I know I mentioned last time, I was thinking I want to actually relocate this and this. I feel like the solar panel should be on the lower side, so we're going to start with that. We're going to finish this base tonight, I know that. I want to be done with this. That's perfect. Alright, so we'll take that out. And take all this out. And I'm going to do relocate this stuff to the upper level, and then do the storage looking area down below. And you know what? I'm taking that light out. And that. And that. There we go. Okay. So, actually, I probably should take that door out as well, you think? So, yeah, we're going to do that. Hey, Argonaut. Yes, I just began. Thanks for joining in. Happy New Year to you. Everything is good. The holidays, just not enough time off from work, honestly. I much prefer more time off from work. And Victory Shout, thanks for joining in. Happy New Year to you as well. So we're going to do the glass rooms. That's what I want. I want the nice, lovely glass rooms. Because, I want to be able to have it show, like, oh yeah, I'm doing the wrong spot again. Not there, glass rooms there. We're gonna do 3 wide like I was doing previously. I think that's enough for, you know, some storage. It's not like we need a lot. This is simply for cosmetics. Just to make it look like we actually have some kind of, you know, storage space being used up. And now I need, let's see, the basic. I use that trick. Yeah, I use that. And where's my floor piece? Actually, let me scoot up here, because I am going to use this to do that. Take that up. Bam, there we go. So that lines up almost perfectly. I probably could do a perfect alignment, I guess, if I do like that. No, that goes over a little bit. Yeah, so we're gonna do that little trick and stagger it a bit. I like that. I want it to be as close as possible. I just want them to be kind of consistent, you know. Don't want to have too much width on one thing. If I was gonna do that, I'd definitely have it on the part where the solar panels are. We're gonna do that, and you know what? Gotta remember to keep switching. Let's see, what? No, is the red and gray? We're not doing we're doing that style. Yeah. So these I need to switch. Really need a like a better set of controls for the keyboard and mouse on that part, instead of having to switch to like. It's like I just feel there's more control when I use the arrow keys for that. Alright, so I got that going. Go back and metal. We're gonna make sure this looks pretty sturdy. And what? Oh, I did the wrong ones. I did the wrong panels. I was doing the glass, not just the metal plate. I was doing the metal flooring, not the glass panel. I mean, that'd be kind of cool to look up at the underside of a solar panel, but I don't think it's the most visually appealing option there. So I don't want to waste glass on that. And I think I need to move a little bit closer, because I am not... Oh, and I terminated not just the power from the solar, I apparently also... Well, that's like I broke the ladder. And that just glitched me. Like, I just glitched up. Okay, apparently I forgot that I have... Somewhere I had... I think over that way. I want to say it was over that way. I have a power thing. Okay, it's got to be that way then. I want to have to redo the power structure over here. Forgot that I had it running up here, and it was tied into the same switch for some reason. I'm not doing that again. We're doing something different. We're gonna fix that. I think that was, I did that as an afterthought. Let's see, we're gonna do short wall. I'll do it like that. Yep, right color. There we go. I don't think I need to worry about the wall on the side. I don't think I'm going to be walking off the edge by accident up here. I could, but I don't think I'm going to do that. If I do, I fall in the water. I'm fine. You know, that's safe. So, we'll go back to the power industry stuff, and I'm going to fly for this. This makes it so much easier. Just go that. Can't remember how many I had. Not like this really matters all that much. I mean, this is really just a cosmetic element. I think that's enough for now. I mean, it looks like it's enough. I mean, that's some power right there. If I get it lined up right. I'm gonna try to even this out as much as I can. This is one case I wish you had like a grid type snap option for these, to where you could be like, oh yeah, let me do this, and it'll help it snap in at least some way so they line up. Like, that's not lining up. But perfectly works from there. For some reason, certain angles, it makes you target through the platform as opposed to targeting on the platform. I know I had something I was doing with the way these were lined up, and that's completely off too. Look at that. That's just... I want it to be somewhat lined up. That's off a little bit as well. Alright, so we'll do like 2 batteries on each side. I think that's enough. And we're going to do a switch here, because the switch is going to be to control the... This is going to be the solar switch, and then this will be like the electrical... what is it? Electromagnetic switch one. That's going to be controlling that. So, wiring, we're going to do this. Let's target down here, somewhere I know I'm not going to disconnect accidentally by breaking something. We're going to do that. And just for safety's sake, we'll do that. And then all of these connecting in. Yeah. Not an even count on each one, but hey, that will work. I'll just take these out. That works. That gives me enough, I think. I mean, surely that's enough solar power to at least do a few things. I mean, yeah, I've been doing a lot of production here. Trying to clear a lot of chlorine out of my inventory. There we go. Lovely. Alright, so that goes there. And that goes there. Now this go here. And this, I'm not sure how far out I have to go. I'm sure I gotta go a good distance on this one. It's somewhere over here I had something that connected. I can't remember where. I know I had to build like an interim spot just to get everything to connect. Wish the camera gave you a little bit more range when you're trying to build. I understand not going too far from you, but it'd be nice if it had a little bit more range. Oh, there, I see it. It's that one right there. I think I'm wiring to the right spot. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. If not, I'm just going to have to, like, go out there, click it, and huff it over this way. And that is not the right one, because it would be powered on if that was right. This is why they make the camera only go so far, so you have to go and do this for the really long runs. Alright, where's that pointing to? What? Why is that aiming there? Alright, so it is on. If that's... Where is that pointing to? I thought that was going to the same one, it looked like. Because I killed the solar power and suddenly I have no power in the base. And yet that is going to the base. Okay, that's weird. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It sounds like I've got no power coming in. Now, I know I wasn't running on just solar power. And couldn't be running on just solar power. There's a reason that's there. It goes to that little electromagnetic spot where I'm supposed to have some stuff built. And I mean, it's still there. This is where I'm going to get killed just because I am swimming this instead of using the submarine for it. Of course, the submarine will not work for me to come back. Alright, generating power, generating power. What the? There's no way I'm draining that much power on that base. That's acting like it's got nothing going through it. Where did I connect it to? Which one? Which one am I connecting into? Alright, come on. Be nice if you could turn in place. You know, just kind of swim and turn yourself around a little bit. Opposed to having to swim forward to do it. Like, just spin in a circle in the water so I'm not swimming around trying to get light on it. And doing it at a weird angle. It's connected. They're producing power, so why is it not transmitting power? Alright, let's just take that out. Seriously, there's no way I'm draining that much power. How can I be draining that much power not running any production or anything right now? I don't even have like that many lights on it at the moment. I think that's probably going to end up being like it's a bug. Or can I not even do this now? What? Did it seriously just disconnect? Or I can't target this now? I think it did. I think it just stopped my connection from there. Alright, that's because I switched to camera or something. That's far enough to reach up here. Yeah. Alright, seriously, what's going on with this? This was working. And now it's not. Now I'm getting like, it's acting no power going through. I have no power. I don't know why. It was working fine until I took out the solar, and that shouldn't be the case. Yeah, I have a message pop up. Why do I not have power on that? What is that going to? Oh, that's the light for that. Okay, that's me messing around with the light boxes. Okay. That goes there. That goes down there. And it's on. So it's another one of those that should be just going straight in. Alright. Let's do... That one's not going anywhere anytime soon. See if I can... Alright, I think I might be targeting the right one. I might not be. There we go. Okay, so I somehow managed to target the wrong one still. I don't know how that affected it, though. That was where it was connected before. Or is it now doing it because I'm generating power from solar panels? Is that why the lights are on? Definitely would like more capabilities from the short-range teleporter. Because ladders are so tedious in this. Alright, so they're... all those turn the right way. 3 of these are... or 2 of these are turning the wrong way. Really?
Weather update. Storm
Alright.
clearing.
I'm always very concerned when I'm doing the... like, destroying the wiring. Just because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to end up missing the target, and it's going to, you know, destroy the platform or something. I'll have that sitting there, floating in midair, and it's going to cause problems trying to place it back because there's stuff already in the way. Alright, now it's all looking right. They're going in the same direction. What we needed. And we're producing a lot of power, so that... yeah. Let's just see what happens if I do this. Nope. So... yep, storing power. No power. So I'm getting no power from the electromagnetic for some reason. And that's making no sense. Hello, Parsa and Mutant Lizard. Happy New Year's to you. Thanks for joining in. Alright, this is bothering me. Like, why am I getting no power from that? Oh, what hit me? Did I get attacked or did I just stub my toe? I think I stubbed my toe. It's like, ow. I got hurt because I guess I hit my toe on that. Oh, look at that. Oh, so some weirdness with that happened. That might be where I was trying to connect in and I messed up. See if I can get it to let me target it. I think I'll be targeting the closest one, not the far side. Oh, and I can see it above the water there. It's like, it's in the water, is what it looks like. Yeah, let's look at that again. Look. It's in the water, it's under the water. If I go up higher, it gets above the water. It's sticking out of the water because I'm... yeah, look, the water's receding. The tide works based on the gravity of my camera. The further away I get up in the air, the lower the tide gets. Go back away and try it again. I'll see if this doesn't work. I just want to know why it suddenly stopped working, yo, tonight. And I'm not going to be able to fly up there for that. I think I just, for some reason it glitched at some point and then I just, you know, it happened that I never noticed it till tonight when I took out the solar panels, and then, of course, all your power's gone. Let's see what this does. I'm gonna turn the solar panels off. Kind of like the idea of that being like emergency backup power more than anything else. Nope. It's pointing here. Alright, that's blue now. But that's red. So what is it like? It's sending the power in the wrong direction? That shouldn't be the case. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's take... Just in case... I have had this happen before where it acted weird because of the sequence in which I wired it up. Oh, there was a... That might be what it is. I glitched by trying to target it on that. Is that part of it? That's part of it. What? Alright, so I've got power coming in now. It shows blue again. Well, we'll go with this. And then it goes red. Am I drawing too much power? Or is it just now suddenly that something changed and it's acting like that is too far away? I have not been live in a decade. I've been live recently. I was live last week. This is my 5th live stream, I think, since... Or at least my 4th one, I think, since Christmas. So we did the one after Christmas, then we did that one, then... no, this would be my 3rd one since Christmas, yeah. Alright, that's weird. That's not too far before... I mean, it's definitely not too far when it turns on at certain points. I mean, I don't get why it's like, oh yeah, you connect that, and suddenly it... Everything else is fine. It's fine. The blue is fine. It's working. And then I plug something else up to the switch and it's not working. Oh, maybe I have to forego this. I like being able to do that kind of switch thing though. You know, that's nice to be able to turn it on and off as you need to. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, let's just do this then. We're going to take that out. And I want to see if I get high enough, it'll let me work with it. Yeah, it should be that way. I think I heard it click. It's somewhere over there. It's supposed to be out of the water. Oh, there it is. I believe. Like, I mean, yeah, that's it. I heard it click. I think I've got a wire. Yep, I got a wire. Let's see. And it's red again. Okay, this is really bothering me now. Like, really bothering me. That works. That doesn't want to work. Oh yeah, that's true. I haven't been live. Well, no. Yeah, this is first live stream since New Year's, so I haven't been live since last decade. Alright, we're gonna do... Alright, so that's blue all the way. Why are you being so difficult? I'm just wiring it up to this. How about that? There we go. Alright, it's blue. Which means I should be able to go back now, turn the solar off, and be fine. Should be. May not work, but that should be the case. I don't know if that's something in, like, my noise or if that's jellyfish I hear behind me. I do not want to be attacked by jellyfish. They hurt in this. Jellyfish are my nemesis in the game. That's like the only thing that's killed me so far. Use 2 switches? I mean, technically I've got that switch there. And I did use another switch. And it still wasn't working. But it seems like, I mean, it's blue now. This, I turn this off. Okay, so power flow turns off from here. And that should be all of the base, not just part of it. For some reason, I'm not getting... It's acting like the power's dropping from there. Look at that, it's red again. So it's almost like it's sending the power back across rather than bring it over. I'll have to mess with that later. I'm not going to worry about that anymore now. That's something buggy, so I'll just worry about it another time. We got to finish other stuff on the base. Gotta figure out what more plants I want to put in. I've got plenty of growing spots in the biodomes. So we got that. I'm gonna take that because that's a lot of frost crystal. See, we got one spot there I could put something in with 4. All I had this filled with the cactus. Feels like that should be what's already there. There we go. Alright, so that's... And so we've got 13, 26, 52 spots to plant stuff. I need to find some more things to plant here. And that's it. Alright, that's all frostwort. What did I put here? Did I put something in one of the other ones? This one? Yeah, my Audrey plants from a Little Shop of Horrors. We're gonna take the pearls. There we go. Yes, Yusa, we have stream today. And of course, Happy New Year. Basically, kind of we're doing indoor and outdoor building. I mean, I've already done a lot of the decorations for this, so I'm not really too concerned with doing that much more decoration. I'm just more wanting to get a few more things done on the outside plus inside. I mean, inside now, I guess you could say, because I need to do some more decorative elements with that. Like, part of the reason why we're doing this spot here, because I want to make it look like a big storage area. I feel like I want to actually go outside for this. Wish the camera could go through walls, but I know the idea is you're projecting, and that doesn't really work through walls, except it is working through walls right now. Oh, okay, I need some more glass. That's fine. I can do that. There goes all my glass. And the reason why I have such a focus on... Now, a starship just to hold supplies for building. There we go. That should cover it. Alright, and now we're going back outside again. I hate trying to build things like that from inside. It's just so hard to target. And then that, where it's like, oh yeah, here's all the possible places you could build. Some, you know, that gets in the way visually at times. Des, please, can we remove that? Or at least tone it down. Make it an option to turn it off. Like, I mean, it's nice to say here's the possible places, but not when it's obstructing the main place you're trying to build, the place you're actually looking at. It should not be obstructing that. You know, that's kind of not helpful. Alright, cool. I got enough for 8, so I can build the remaining 6 I need. There we go. All right, now. This is not to serve any actual storage purpose initially. Maybe adding more to this later where I have like some real production if I could find a spot close by enough. But right now, this is more because I want it to look like we have storage of some kind. And maybe, I'm hoping the supply depots will get repurposed so that not only can they be used to store material from like your gas collectors, your mining extractors, but can be used to also store materials and link them into a medium or large refinery. So basically you could say pull, you know, input and pull output. So you can have this, you know, basically like a conveyor system, you know, like Planet Nomads. You could have it where you have your input and your output spots. Just a production style arrangement to it. So you can say, all right, here's 2 supply depots connected. One, you want to be, you know, you can actually access stuff and put stuff into it instead of just taking stuff out. Make it where you can actually put things into it. You throw in carbon or whatever, or you even have, like, let's say you have a copper farm, like I have of one base. That copper farm fills up one depot. That depot is feeding into a medium refinery or large refinery that is then processing it straight to chromatic metal and feeding out to another depot, which is storing that chromatic metal. That way you get some kind of, you know, industrial automation style to the game. I'm really hoping we get something like that. So, I mean, it doesn't need to be super complex. It would just be great to have something simple like that where you can have, instead of it being limited to, oh, this is how much input it will take, you know, how much it'll take or hold an output for things. Instead, just be like, you know what, we're going to throw all this into a supply depot, and that's going to feed into this, and basically give you some industrial automation type effect. But again, that's just for storage or appearance right now, and then later on maybe we have some kind of industrial stuff. The Spicy Hauler, yes, that is my new base building ship, the one I found and bought specifically for hauling around supplies with building bases. So I have my main ship, my fighter, which is decked out with weapons. This is going to be all about that. Oh, look, my value cut in half. because of the system I'm in, it's now half the value. It was 102 million units before. Now it's 100. Now it's 52. Either that or it changed the value when I added that one spot to it. When I installed one upgraded general storage spot to it. But yeah, this is my ship for handling base builds. That's the whole point of it, was to have something I can use for carrying supplies around when building new outposts. So, you know, good supply of frost warp for making glass, things like that. So we actually have some spots. I kind of like the idea of actually putting... So we got 13. How many... Let's look. See how much. Used for trading. So maybe not a full set, but that's 4 of them. I just like the fact it makes me think of the alien plant in Little Shop of Horrors. Audrey 2. You know, it's just a big giant Venus flytrap. And so now we need... See, so that's... Is that... That's 6 out of 13. So I have 7 more there. 20... 46 spots. So I need 46 plants to put in. What are we going to build? We're going to do So yeah, I've got gut rot, and I think, yeah, I've got gut rot, solar vine, gravitino. I don't think I put any mordite in. I got cactus, star bramble. We got a bunch of those. We'll do nip nip. Do I have nip nip buds? I can't remember. I don't know if I actually did plenty of those. I want to do some more of these around the area too. Like, yeah, we'll do one of these and get in position. I'm glad they added some more decorative ones like this. I'm not a fan of the cart. Look at that. It looks like a cart. It has a handle. It's a buggy. You're meant to push it around and say, would you like some nip nip buds? That's what it makes me think of. It's a trolley. You're pushing it down the aisle to say, hey, can I interest you in some nip nip buds? Maybe, you know, a little star bramble. Make your mouth glow while you chew it. All right, let's see. I need some more stuff down below too. Can't just be all above water level. We need some stuff down here. And I'm not going to build out in this spot. I'm going to build out up here. We're going to do like an alternating type thing. I think I have enough still for other stuff. Yeah, we'll do decorations on these too. We'll do crystal sulfide. Of course, I dumped all of that. Right, all that's back at my other base. Or my hizzle. That's where I dropped off. It's all my big storage stuff. So we'll just grab this. If it'll target. That seems to be a problem with these, is I get issues with targeting the actual crystal sulfide. Like, I'm pointing right at it. Just let me get it. Yeah, there we go. Hey, I've got some pets again. Look at that. Can inflate quickly. Well, maybe that's what happened. They inflated with some hot air. They got stuck. They don't look very inflated. I think their swelling has gone down, but you know they're stuck in there. That happens on a regular basis with water bases and moon pools. Alright, so we're going 2 out because that's what we've done in the others. I'm starting to feel like I want to do like this. Is that gonna work? Yeah, we'll do that way. And I'm out of crystal sulfide again. Wish there was like an easy way to just farm it through other methods. Is that one of the ones I got? Yes, it is. Alright, we got this one. Advantage of building next to a bunch of these. One of my other water bases is built very close to a bunch of clams. So that makes getting, what is it, the black pearls, whatever they're called, very easy in that case. Just don't break anything if you're in the underwater areas. The resident jellyfish do not take kindly to that.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
That was glitchy. I saw the framework for this show up there and then go away. I always hit that button first before going to build mode. Let's see. Alright, we're going to do one like this. Now, I feel like maybe I want to do this. Actually, no, that's not too close. That's fine. Thinking though we might do that. Yeah, oh, I'm out of glass. But that looks like it lines up pretty well. So it'll be, you know, kind of have that somewhat symmetrical look to it. Let's get some more glass going. Reason why I have, well, I had a lot of frost crystal, now I'm out. I'm running low on frost crystal. Will I try new games? Yes, I've actually already bought some new games. Of course, on the Steam winter sale, I had to do that. I'm just trying to figure out when I'm going to add them in, because it's either I have to find some way to make time to produce more videos, more live streams, which basically means I have to find some way to get more time in my days, or I have to cut back on other games or drop other games. So I've already got games ready. I've got games picked out. I'm just trying to figure out when I can incorporate them to actually start doing that. But yes, I will be doing new games this year. And it's just a matter of finding the right moment to switch over to a new one for something. Right now, I'm still enjoying this. We're going to be playing a lot of Below Zero in the live streams at least, because I want to do a lot of building experimentation in the game and just see kind of what things that we're going to be able to do, not so much with the bugs, but just in what they're allowing us to build in the end. And that way I kind of have a grounding for what I can expect to be able to build with the finished product. Now then, we're going to do one more right over here, like that. And then I'm going to go up off of this, and I'm thinking coming out this way. And that'll give a nice little look to it. So you got a watertight door. Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting to have. Getting crystal sulfide. Alright, let's leave my new pets alone so they're not going to be mad I'm in their space. And I'm going to go we'll do a little trip, try to get some more crystal sulfide. I know there's a bunch more spots nearby. Somewhere. Oh, I see that one there. Well, you know, I did think about switching to, you know, like taking a break from a certain game. I might swap one game in and do, like, cut back on Planet Nomads right now. But I feel like soon I'm going to get to that point in my Below Zero videos where I really don't have much else I can do storyline, because it's what limited storyline we're going to have in the current version of the game anyway, plus the fact they're going to be changing the storyline before full release. Probably pretty substantially changing it. And, of course, I don't know how that hurt me. I was actually pretty much in the same position I usually am. I mean, I wasn't, like, any closer, really, than normal. And it didn't, like, hurt me in the past. Oh, yeah, this is where I'm going to die because I'm not recovering my shield. Well, give it a moment to let me recover a bit. Another clam over there. I just know what's going to happen. I'm going to get attacked. Maybe get away from this. Oh, yeah, I did upgrade some stuff on my submarine, too. Got a cannon. The aiming is actually, like, just terrible with the vehicles like that. Like, it really is just bad on the aiming over this way. Like, seriously, give me something better. I have to just kind of, like, in this case, I have to look and hope I'm hitting something. Like, you can't really aim unless you're aiming up. You can't aim downwards. You just miss. Unless you see damage numbers. So, you have a friend hanging out with you on your freighter, and you warp the freighter itself to another system, they'll warp too. I would assume that'd be kind of the logical thing to have them do in the game. Be like, you don't want to warp and suddenly they fall out of the freighter and are just in space where normally you're not supposed to go without a vehicle. I wonder if I could find one of the horrors again. One of the little, it's like the little creature horror swarms that you get when you're trying to get the egg sacs. I found one of those nearby. And, you know, it was like an interesting thing. You go get the pearl, and then you get attacked by what looks like a giant anglerfish. And of course, we have a submarine with no mechanism for picking something up other than breaking it with your laser, and that's not always what you need to do. Whoa! What are you? That's a new one. I haven't seen that before. Oh. Okay, I've seen something like that in another spot, but not like this. But that's different. That's not the horror I was talking about, but hey, glad I found it. Hypnotic eye. Oh, that is you. Just a eye with a little like worm type body. An armored worm with an eye on the end. Like, what does it do for sustenance that requires it to have to attack with a special move through the eye? That looks like it'd be a tube worm, basically. So why would it need to attack unless it's got like that's a defense for a natural predator, and I don't think I would look like the natural predator. Alright, go, go, go. Go, go, get out. Move. There we go. Before it erupts again. Let's see, we'll check. There we go. Hypnotic eye. Refining and trading. Ooh. Guarantee that's one of... I guess I refined it for nanites. I wonder how many it's going to give me. Probably not much. William, yes, I checked out Space Engineers long ago. I do not like that game. I tried it when it was still early access and absolutely hated it. I tried it again after full release and found it just extremely boring and just... I didn't feel like I got anything out of it. You know, 3 hours of gameplay and I felt like I had done nothing in the game. So that is one game I will not play. Unless they do like a major, like, oh yeah, like No Man's Sky initially came out, was very boring, people were saying, because it's just kind of had, there's a lot of stuff that was missing. And now with No Man's Sky Beyond, it's kind of where it was supposed to be originally. It's such a major shift with No Man's Sky Beyond that it's almost a different game. It's like No Man's Sky originally was early access still, even though they said full release. It was still mostly like it was early access, and now what we've got with this is more like the what it's supposed to have been, full release. If they did such a major change on Space Engineers, I might come back and try it again, but as it stands now, I just have no interest in playing Space Engineers again. It's just not my style. I just found it to be extremely dull and just actually kind of depressing. It made me feel like I wasn't doing much of anything. Granted, it is a game, and in the end, games are not really doing much, but I didn't feel any sense of accomplishment with it. I'm feeling good today, or you know, at least yeah, I'm feeling good that I'm off work now. That I'm done for the day. I still have, you know, this, and I'm gonna be doing some video work after I get done with the stream tonight. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. Yes, LeBomb, I still do Subnautica vids. I do 2 vids a week. Do I like Call of Duty? No, I'm not a fan so much of just straight shooting games like that anymore. I mean, I kind of stopped playing those with after Quake 3 Arena and Unreal Tournament. Those were the ones I last found to be really good as terms of that style of game, you know. I tried Fortnite and I just could not get into it because of how bad there are so many cheaters out there doing stuff. Like, just literally look at your replay and see somebody walk through a wall behind me and shoot me in the back. You know, numerous times had that happen. Had a couple cases I saw somebody auto-aim with a bot sniping me with a pistol from, like, you know, a few hundred yards away as soon as I came around a corner. It's so much stuff with that game. I cannot get into it. So, no, I don't like the games like that. That's just not my preference. Why did it not texture correctly for this? It looks like it's the wrong color set. Let me try I know red and white has that. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to have to do this. Kind of seems like they've missed an opportunity to also have, like, different color sets for inside and outside. So outside can look one way, inside can look a different way. I think I'm just going to do that. Some cases I like the gray and red. Other cases I'm liking the white and red. Because even though it's white and red, you see how much of it is actually black. It's like they really should have it listed as like 3 colors, because you get 3 colors out of it, not just one. And I don't even know what I'm gonna put in here. We need decorations for in here. We're gonna do. Maybe this could be like an office space, like a research office type thing, where they each get, you know, a desk looking out into the water. They got a nice view. At some point, I'm going to get nudged just right until they give me a nudging function in the game. There we go. We need chairs. They need nice office chairs. Not lounge chairs. Not like that. That just looks like a lounging chair. Nice swivel chair. But I'm thinking they might want to rest their arms. So we'll go with... Oh yeah, Star Silk. I need Star Silk. Alright, we'll have to go grab some of that. Can I color code these differently? I think it would keep whatever I was using for the color last. Yeah, there we go. 5 updates to the game. Are you talking about since full release? Because I played it, I guess like a year ago, whenever I was still doing Twitch. And again, 3 hours into the game, I just felt no sense of accomplishment at all. And I just was like, you know what, I could find something better to spend my time on than this. So I just, again, it's not like just an update. They're gonna have to do like a big overhaul to the game before I'm like willing to give another try to No Man's Sky or to Space Engineers. And it's just a game that does not work for me. I know it's popular. I know there's a lot of people that love it, but it's just one that, you know, that when I originally played it, that's one of the reasons why I went to playing Imperium so much, because it was not Space Engineers. Imperium was everything that Space Engineers wasn't, and was so much more fun until they started changing a lot of stuff with it. And now Imperium is not that fun. Imperium is, I mean, boring to me now. So we're gonna do We got a table. We're gonna do a little workshop thing right here. Maybe. There. That'll work. Right, Arc again. As long as they fixed the bugs, it's not so much performance. I've you know, since I upgraded to my 1080, I haven't had performance issues with that. It's always been a case of bugs in the gameplay itself and inconsistencies with things in programming. You know, you run and you jump, and one time it won't even let you jump like a foot in the air, and the next time it lets you jump, you launch yourself 50 feet ahead of you over the edge of a cliff. That is the kind of stuff that maybe stop playing Ark and basically just say, I'm done with this game. I'm not coming back to it, because they've had plenty of time to fix problems like that, and they never have. I mean, that's a lot of other people will say, you know, they keep doing DLCs instead of actually fixing stuff that's being complained about in the games. And I need it to have that kind of stuff fixed, because that ruins the gameplay for me. When I've been sitting there working on getting stuff done, and I've got all this stuff finished, and suddenly I'm dead because it acted differently, you know, this one time as opposed to the last 3 times. So no, I'm not going back to Ark. Not until I see something about like, wow, they fixed all the bugs finally in the original game. And then I'm sure I'll download it again, play it, and find, nope, they didn't fix the bugs, because there's bugs that have been in there for a long time that they have just not bothered with. We're going to do... I really don't want to put these on the glass. We're going to do something like... Well, we can do a cabinet. That'll look kind of good right there. A little storage cabinet. Yep. Weapon rack. I don't think we need to worry about weapon rack down here. I mean, after all, we're not running outside just at the moment from here. I think I will do a door right here, though. That sounds like a cool little thing to put in. There we go. Yeah. So you got a spot. You climb up to here. You jump through. All that. I'll have to do star silk there. And back to this. Every time I think I've got enough stuff to decorate, I find out I'm actually needing even more. Maybe we do need servers in this. They're noisy, but I can put them in the corner here. Water cooled. If there's a leak, they get cooled down very easily. Alright. So, not doing chairs here. It's going to be like just that workspace type area. Let me get out of the room so I don't have to keep switching. I feel like storage would be part of decoration too, in a way. They added new scenarios to the game. So that's the thing for me, is a lot of the scenarios I found to be, you know, like the ones I tried, I just didn't care for. That was one of the big things for me, is just the scenarios. I never found one I really liked. It's just, again, Space Engineers is just not one I found to be that enjoyable. It's just, it's either even if I get interested in what I'm doing with it, which last time I played, I just found it boring. But, you know, the big thing is at the end, I just felt like I hadn't done anything. It felt like I had done not a single thing, and I'd just been wasting my time. That's the signal booster. Yes, it is meant for other purposes, but I could possibly put it here for that. You know, we'll do a nutrient thing. That'd be kind of nice to have in there. I'm sure have a nice view. And actually, let me make another one, because we're going to do another nutrient processor upstairs somewhere. We need that like in the common room area, I would say, as well. This is for cooking up stuff in the lab. This will be... I just need chairs in here. That's like for office work. Then we're going to have another level up. Which... Yeah, I'll do a... Well, I wish I could just dry or fly this outside. There we go. Yeah, I knew I had another door in there. So we'll do... I kind of like that. So we got that staggered look to it. And we might do a... kind of want to have something coming up off of here. We'll do something like coming here on this side. And then... Yes, okay, perfect amount. Love how all the glass in that, and I have absolutely no glass that I need to make it. But that, I need to make glass right there. Alright, so we got that going there. Which actually sticks out more than that one. I didn't realize that one's so short. Those are all short. Are they? That one? No, okay, so the moon pool is... That's actually where it's supposed to be. These are too short. These are supposed to be further out. I might have to fix that. But we got that now. And then we would do like another thing coming off maybe on the sides there. Let's do... too far. Went too far. We're going to do lights. Not light balls. We're going to do the ones that actually show up. But, you know, we need to make sure nobody runs into it with their submarine. Ooh, actually, we can do it like this. So, that. 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 Oh yeah, look at that. Actually pretty nice looking now. I just noticed how off these are on the color. I did do the gray and red thing, and that's just not working for me anymore. Yeah, going back to the red and white look. Planet with undersea landscape similar to Subnautica. I mean, there's bioluminescence, as you can see. Now, my other water base has... One of the reasons I built this, because I wanted something further out from land. The other one's kind of close to land. But it has a lot of very brightly glowing jellyfish that you don't see here. The jellyfish here are darker and bland. But if you break something, you get the bright glowing jellyfish coming after you. And they are very damaging. They tend to kill you. Or they've killed me pretty easily in the past. But as far as, you know, I mean, it depends on which biome you're talking about. For the most part, you get a pretty consistent biome across each planet. You're not seeing, like, major changes in biomes, at least not that I've seen across each planet. You go to the planet, it's pretty much that's the way it's going to look. Alright, we're going to go up, and let's go get Star Silk. I think I've got enough left for that. Not, I could probably go find something to buy. So you're saying Fortnite's not as bad on cheaters? That's another reason why I don't play games like that. There's just, you know, this game, how are you cheating? You know, in this, the cheat methods in this is crashing the market to make a lot of money quickly. You know, and that's your gameplay, not messing with somebody else's enjoyment of the game. Frustrating somebody else because you're cheating. Still need to get lights that work better in this. Alright, nutrient processor. We're going to place this. Ooh. Yes! Oh, look at that. We're going to squeeze it in between the little plant holders. Can I color that? Apparently I can. Ooh, look at that. Wish you could set like a default color scheme and say, keep it this way. Don't change it. Just keep it exactly like this. This is what I want it to be. Don't change it. Alright, so there we got that. I need... So let's put this in. Let's look. And see. Living slime. Okay, that's a new one. I thought it would be nanites. Runaway mold. Alright, I'm not sure on that one. We'll go dump that in storage. I need supply, so let's see. We're going to my hizzle for shizzle. Add economics to the game? You mean like this game? Or a different game? And Chris, you should own No Man's Sky, at least when it's on sale. Like right now, half price. Half price is the magic number, I say, to get it. Half price is where I say it actually is justified on the price. I think normal price is too expensive for the game. Yes, they are still developing it and putting more stuff in it, but I still feel like there's not quite enough content to justify the amount they charge for it. But that's just me. I say, you know, if you're going to get it now while it's on sale. And, you know, I'll just toss that there. I'm not sure what was in that spot that I took out. Star Silk, we're going to take that because I know I'm going to need that. I did reorganize my containers a bit. Wish there was like a way to just link them all together so you have like it automatically flows into the ones that like if it, you know, you got overflow type thing for it. That would be really helpful in this. And then we're taking that back out. Also, bear controls on that part. That's kind of, it's a little goofy on how that works at times. Like, can I drag and drop? Let me do that. You know, let me select how much I'm going to pick up. I don't know why the storage containers have to work so differently compared to other stuff. Let's see. Okay. I don't have any nip buds. Okay. I'm missing nip buds. See, nip buds come from like underground, right? Let's see. Well, wouldn't they technically be like a raw material? Ooh, living slime! Nutrient source unknown. In other words, don't eat it. That's funny. Yeah, don't eat that. And I don't see nip buds. Maybe it's because I haven't found them yet. I feel like it should still have them in there. And okay, we're gonna do, if we do plants, which is one of the big things I'm definitely missing. We need some gamma weeds. Alright, so gamma root. Fungal mold, yeah, we can do that there too. Oh, you know, venom urchin, yeah. Could do a few of those. Star bulb, yeah, I got a bunch of that. The nip buds, that's the thing, is I don't have any nip buds. I need to find some of those. Alright, so we're gonna grab star bulb, gamma root. There's something else I said. There's something else that I can't remember. What was it? No, it's gotta be one of these items. There's something else I was meaning to build. Oh, fungal mold. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh, I got cactus in there. gold refined some nanites? Is it like a lot? Like if it's a lot, then I'll do that, but if not, then I'm not gonna worry about it. They add economics to space engineers? Or are you saying they're going to? Yeah, like I said, I feel the proper price, the justifiable price for No Man's Sky is $30. At least it's not like this other game I actually bought from a developer and regretted not refunding before it was too late. But it's a game that's like, it goes on sale for 90% off like every 6 months, and that's the only thing they do with it. They don't, it's unfinished, it's early access, and all they do is every 6 months, hey, it's on sale, give us money, and then they don't do anything else to develop it, which is why it's getting such bad reviews now. It's been like 3 years, and they haven't released a single update, but every 6 months they put it on sale. So at least with this, even if they're doing, you know, sales all the time, it's always 50% off. You know, you're at least, you know, have a being developed game that is continuing to get better. I think this will be a good fit in here. Fungal cluster will have that kind of matching look to really big Venus flytraps. Gamma root, and I don't have enough uranium. That's weird. Why do I not have enough uranium? We're gonna do, I got solar vine, star bramble. And that leaves 4 spots there for something else, like nip nip. I may leave some spaces open for now. Maybe we'll get some more plants later in the game that we can then use. Or maybe I'll just take the last biodomes off because I'm not using them. You can't find nickel ore in Subnautica. If you mean original Subnautica, go into the Lost River, and it's near where the little thermal vent hotspots are at. There's a set of waterfalls, or, you know, like the brine acid type waterfalls. If you follow up there, you'll find a little baby ghost leviathan. Usually you can find a lot of nickel ore up in there. It's right next to the little gates going towards the wrecked precursor facility. But that's usually a good place you can find some nickel, is if you go into that spot by the waterfalls and the baby ghost leviathan. Only a little bit of nanites for the mold, and I'm not doing that. Yeah, and you gotta give it to the devs for No Man's Sky. You know, they put out a game, it looked great, it had a lot of hype, it did not deliver. People complained about it being boring. They could have said, forget it, we're done, the game's out, we're walking away. But of course, they wanted to have a game out there, they wanted good reviews, they wanted something they were happy with, and so they have continued to work on it, and now it's actually one of the more fun games I've played in a while. So you definitely, yeah, have to give them credit for not just saying, oh, you know, everybody hates the game, or not hates the game, but everybody says the game's boring, let's just forget it. You know, they push through. Now, that's not to say that's the right way to do it. You know, the developers that created Angry Birds are a good example of that. They did something like 50 games over the course of 3 years, and every one of them flopped. And then they were about out of money, and the last resort was like, all right, let's come up with something else, some new game. And one of the brainstorming sessions, they came up with one of the birds, the design for that, and next thing you know, they put it out, and Angry Birds takes off, and now they're worth a lot of money. So, you know, sometimes you can push through and make something work. Other times, you just gotta give up on it and move on. This is a case where they obviously spent a lot of time creating a game that has a really great look. It's just the gameplay was a little dull. So it meant not redoing design, but adding features to it, make it more engaging, and they've done that. Let's see, what else can we put in? I feel like I'm getting close to that point where I just don't know what else to design things with on this. We really have a lot of stuff to choose from, but in the same time, we don't have a lot of variety in certain things. Like, yeah, 2 tables right there, and then the other little table. I don't have any beds here. I should have done like a bed area, I guess. We'll do something like this. We'll do some cabinet storage in here. Actually, we'll do like something like this instead. Do I have any? Oh, we can do some drawers. Yeah, maybe some filing storage in here, you know. I don't know why we'd have drawers for files. I would think at this point we'd be beyond any kind of paper products for storing information. But it's in the game, we'll do it. Let's go with that. Little workbench there. Actually, I don't need it, but it kind of would have like a nice little additional, you know, look to it by having the mounted look here. Is it bright outside? Yes, it is. So it's daytime, pulling in power. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's fairly nice. There we go. We're having more battery power just in case. Even though I'm going to figure out why the power is not working correctly with the electromagnetic spot. Nier Automata, I've actually looked at that. It just, in the end, compared to some other games, it didn't have that attention-grabbing aspect for me. I ended up going with some different games, but that is one I've looked at. It's just ultimately did not grab me the right way to say, yeah, I think I want to check that out. Let me do a save real quick. So you had to add mods to make it look a little bit better, I take it? Yes, and they did change things on the Below Zero. You know, I don't know the story with that. I don't know if it was a case of they had one voice actor and then that actor was no longer available when they needed to do some more voice work. Or if it's a case of they just had some kind of deal where that person was no longer wanting to work with them, something like that. I don't know. I can only speculate. I'm just going to say they probably had it where, hey, we're going to get you to do the voice work. They decide maybe that person's not quite right. They got somebody else, you know. They may change it again just because they are changing the storyline significantly, they've said, for full release. So they may get another voice actor to redo part of it. It all depends on how much they're willing to spend money-wise. And we're going to do a quick stop. I'm going to have to go get some more supplies. Actually, I'm going to have to go back to my base, drop off some of the extra supplies I have still there, like that. Actually, I think I'm going to keep some of the Star Silk in the starship because, yeah, that's actually going to be more beneficial to have it there. Let's see. This is one of my more prosperous star systems. I just realized I also have a expedition that's supposed to be done at this point. I'm going to have to go back and check on. But basically, this is a... Let's see, we're in Trianujan, however you want to say it. Affluent. And so I look for, not promising, but like, you know, affluent, or is there flourishing? That's another one I gotta go check out. See what I can find. Basically looking for the ones that act like they're really well off star systems. And of course, you know, decent stars themselves. And started looking for trying to find S-class freighters. I forgot to mention that I found an S-class frigate. I actually have one S-class frigate that I found and bought in this system. Or, you know, hired. I didn't buy them, you know. That's not slavery. I paid them to do stuff for me, I guess. I would say, Chris, if you want to play the story before it's completely cut and below zero, you need to do it now, because unless they change things and decide to do another update before full release, the next big update is going to be full release. And that update would mean, you know, a new storyline. So you're going to have something different than what you've got now. So yeah, if you want to experience as much of this storyline as you can, play it now before they do the next update to it. Commander Imro. John McEnroe, that's what we're going to say. Commander John McEnroe. It's Class C, yeah. Forget it. Nope. I want a good one. Actually, I want to find, starts with an R. Revenant? Design, something like that. There's some design style. Starts with an R. It's an S-class, and it basically looks like a super star destroyer from Star Wars. That's the one I want to find. And the moment I see one of those... Oh, and I just flew right through them. But yes, the moment I see one of those freighters, I'm buying it. I don't care if it's $500,000 to buy that freighter. I will buy a freighter if I see the super star destroyer looking one. Because that's like the biggest one you could get in the game, from my understanding. I want to find one of those and have like a super freighter. And then I'll worry about the frigates. And that's shorter than mine. Okay. We are gonna skip these. Let's try this new system I went to, the Stwitha. I think that's what it was, the Stwitha system? Stwitha. Sounds like you've got a lisp trying to say something. Stwitha system. New game called Outer Wilds. Alright. Oh, it's already on Epic and just not on Steam yet. That's one of those games that I'm torn. I don't care how good it is. I kind of feel like if you're going to release it on Epic and say we're going to be exclusive to this, if you want it, buy it here. If not, you have to wait. I feel like I kind of want to say, well, never mind, I won't buy your game. It's like Ancestors Humankind Odyssey. I really wanted to play that. Kept saying it's going to be released, it's going to be released, and it's released. Epic only. You gotta wait a year for it to be on Steam. If it even comes to Steam, they may decide to renew their thing and say like, yeah, we're not gonna release it on Steam now. That's a game I would like to play, but I'm not. I think I'm done supporting the Epic Store. I don't like that whole aspect of exclusivity. You know, I think, you know, if you're a developer, you want a lot of people to play your game, let them play on the platform of their choice. And this looks promising if I can buy this freighter. That's not the one I'm looking for. That's not the Super Star Destroyer one, but it is at least moving in that direction. If this is like a Class S, I'm not buying it because I really want to get that really good one. Like, just that. That was a little bit more like, I mean, it's not quite a Star Destroyer, but it kind of looks like it's going in that direction of the class that I'm looking for. Alright, so you're wanting to check out Outer Wilds, you just haven't bought it yet because you're waiting to support it on Steam. I still think, you know, don't even, if you're going to put your game exclusively on one storefront, stick with it. Don't say we're going to put this out on Epic for a year and then release it to everybody else. Put it on Epic and say we're just going to put it on Epic and that's it. You know, it's like a game developer, a big name developer saying we're going to release this on PlayStation but not Xbox. Don't release it on PlayStation and then a year later say, okay, here it is on Xbox. You know, if you've been waiting to get this, you know, pick a platform, stick with it if you're going to be exclusive. Otherwise, release for all of them. C-Class. Oh, you are wasting my time there, buddy. I only want S-Class or better. You need to give me the good stuff. I've got over 600 million. Even after buying upgrade earlier for the new ship. I need something to spend money on. And that is a super frigate. Oh, wait. Is that? Yes, it is recruitable. Let's check this one out. That looks big. Oh, that's not the frigate that's recruitable. It's another one right here. Oh, that's got that shape I'm looking for. See you later. That's what that stands for. I'm not getting anything less than a Class S or Class A now is what I'm looking for. I've got too many Class Bs and such. That's the one I just came from, right? Was it this one over here? Alright, I'm going to just fly through it. Oh, you see that clearance? It was... that was so close. You heard that they needed the Epic exclusive money just to exist? Okay, I can understand, you know, you're like, to make this happen, we're going to do this, but it still, to me, feels like, alright, you just need to, you know, stick to it then. Be like, alright, we'll be exclusive to you, we'll do only Epic, and we'll stick with it entirely on that. You know, if you need money to exist, Kickstarter. Those games have done that to, you know, get the money to get going. Doesn't mean you have to resort to saying, yeah, we'll go to Epic and accept their money and just... Ooh, that's... My current one's a Class A with the same number of slots, and... actually has a little better configuration. I think I'm going to actually stick with mine. I'm assuming we can upgrade starships. I would expect at some point we can upgrade freighters, maybe. Add more slots and everything. Is it... Oh, not that side. Where? That side. I need to do one of those things where I basically set something up so I can easily kind of warp into a system and like give myself a nice save point something I know I can easily reload the save and then just reload it over and over, exiting out into the space area of the system, see what ships become available. So I want that freighter. Let me find out what that was called. It's like the ultimate freighter class. Let me find it. It's like, or at least the way I had it. Yeah, the Resurgent class. It's a Star Destroyer. And it really does, when you look at it, it looks like kind of a cross between a Star Destroyer and the Shield Helicarrier. That's really what it makes me think of. It's like a mix of those two designs, except no big turbines on the side. I want one of those, and I'm going to deck that thing out. Let's see. Alright, we got some time still. Trying to think. I don't need... Oh, I know what I need to do. We need to go back to the freighter anyway. I need to check my... my expedition. Oh, hey, thanks, David, for the subscribe if you are with us. And Hardy Boy, sorry I didn't see it sooner. Thank you for subscribing if you are with us now. Blasphemous. I'm not a fan of Dark Souls. That's not... I haven't done Metroidvania, but I know, or it's stuff like that. But I have played Dark Souls, and I am not a fan at all of Dark Souls. To the point that if I see something that says Souls-like in the description or the tags, I kind of tend to avoid it. Because I just don't have high hopes for games like that. I just am not a fan of anything Dark Souls-like, as a general rule. Alright, let's go. Well, I was gonna go up. There it is. I was about to say, I know my freighter's here somewhere. Unless it decided to warp to another system for some reason. I have had that happen where the freighter has changed star systems on me for some reason. Like somebody got bored and said, let's take a trip. He's not coming back. He left us. Rockstar, on which game, like, are you talking about there, Yuso? The difference between Steam and Epic version. Are you talking about the same game or a different game? And I have seen stuff about, like, people, you know, like a game got crowdfunded and then, I don't know, I can't remember which game it was, but I did see something about a game getting crowdfunded and then they went to Epic exclusive. And people were, like, really mad about it. You know, they're like, I don't want to play on Epic, I want to play on Steam. And it's like, well, sorry, you know, you paid for access and your access is only through Epic now. I have seen that. That's kind of, you know, that's dirty in terms of what the devs are doing. That's basically just showing them getting greedy, in my opinion. What do we get? Some money, more money. Geek Nip. Like that Geek Nip. Okay, guess that's it. So, yeah, let's do another one. See how much I get. I mean, you know, for a few hours of letting it do something while I'm not even logged in, I'll make $1.5 million. So that I could come back tomorrow around the same time and make 50+ million from one of my bases, or two of my bases combined on one planet. Let's do trade. We're gonna look at there, S-class frigate. How awesome is that? It's industrial. So it should be helpful on this. Doing trade, yeah, we'll do. I think I'll do one of the industrials here. Definitely want to do combat. And we'll do this. I think that I should have enough. I made a lot of fuel recently to cover some of these. There we go. Let's see if I got anything worthwhile for this. I got the oxidizer. I think I've got quad servos. I'm not having really great luck on some of the expeditions yet. I don't want to do anything else with the freighter until I have a much better freighter. It's such a pain to take stuff back out when you want to take the resources with you to the next one. Actually, we're done with the base building for now. I think I'm good on that. Let's see if there's anything I need to take out of it or transfer back over to. Nope, I think we're good. We're gonna switch. I feel like I want to get rid of the pepper shaker one now. It's kind of ugly, honestly, but it's funny. It looks like a pepper salt shaker type thing. We're gonna take my much better fighter ship that has the nice weaponry, and I cleared. Oh, I actually do have star silk on this too. I need to take some of that out. That's gonna go here. Got my shotgun, and let's see, let's go to the map. Where's this mission objective that's pointing me to? I guess. Well, my target. I guess I'm supposed to go there because it's got a little icon on it. And that's where my freighter is there. So it's got some other freighter thing going. Yeah, I gotta make fuel. Alright, we'll do. There we go. Alright, we're gonna warp to a new system. Hopefully with a space station in it. We'll see what we get from this. That is the right one, right? Yes, it's rotating with it. So, there we go. So Red Dead 2 got different pricing on 2 different platforms. Wow, yeah, that would be a case of I don't think I want to spend money on that. Oh, is that what it is? It's like a warning that the frigates are under attack. Alright, we're gonna have some fun with this. Good thing I got my ship. That is the fighting ship. Alright. That was pretty easy. Oh yeah, having these upgrades, this is just so much better of a set of weapons on this ship. There we go. Alright, 5 ships remaining. Somebody's shooting me. Let me switch. My new mouse has one of those rapid fire buttons, and I've noticed with that instant knife accelerator, I get still a good set of shots going out, but it really reduces the heat buildup if I use the auto fire. Alright, look at that, almost no heat buildup. Do the same thing. Oh, I was about to say, did I get stuck on it? Cheaters! They flew through the ship. That's not how it's supposed to work. That's not how any of that's supposed to work. Quit hiding next to the freighter so I'm afraid to shoot. I want to make them mad at me too. Escape possible. I'm not escaping. I'm winning. Alright, seriously, where are you going? He's like really trying to stay close to the ship. Like, don't shoot me, you'll miss and make them mad at you. These also seem to be like some of the slowest enemy attack ships I've ever encountered. Oh, hey, I get credit for that. I did all the damage. That's the ship style that I've been looking for. I don't know if this is the exact size one. I mean, it looks similar, but it doesn't look as long as the biggest class one or the biggest design one does. I think this is a little short, but it looks like it could be one of those S-class resurgent style ships. Oh, that was actually kind of fun. I like combat now better when I have better weapons. Flight controls are still really awkward when it comes to keyboard and mouse in this. I just have not bothered trying to set up a control gamepad just for doing flight stuff. Yeah, you should be oh, I could request payment. I'm gonna inspect the freighter. C-class, really? Still though, it's a class C, but it's 25 slots compared to, I mean, yeah, short hyperdrive range. But look at the value. I mean, my trade-in is nowhere close to that. We're tossing some stuff in there. Here you go. Yeah, we're buying. So this is now my place. Welcome aboard. Let's see. I need command room. Thank you. There we go. Okay. So I bought another freighter. It's a class C. It's not great, but it is. I mean, a much larger freighter. Look at that. That's more storage. That's what matters. I need to get some stuff out of here too. Anyway. Yeah, that's good. Right there. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Yuso. See you next time. Last boss in Blasphemous. I'll have to try to remember to look for that one. Just to see what it looks like. There's my ship. Oh. Oh, that was a interesting ship noise as it exited. Ow! They drove right for me. Oh yeah, look at this. That is a this is the style of freighter I'm looking for buying. This is what I mean, yeah, look at that. It's kind of got that, well, maybe not Star Destroyer quite so much. There's another game I'm trying to think of that has ships like that in it. And I can't remember which one it is now, but that's kind of the style, the resurgent class. That's what I'm looking for in this. The super big one, which has, there's like little pod sections that go along the sides. That's the one I'm looking for. If I can find one of those and it's S-class, I don't care what I'll have to pay. I will buy it. Oh yeah, that's definitely not one. God, it looks like one of the frigates is better than that thing. That's so little short and squat that it's like, what's the point? Oh yeah, we're gonna spec. We'll see what you got. Classic, come on, give me better. I got one S-Class, I want more. I want like a good S-Class combat one. I want something like that. So I know I'm gonna have a good defensive one for sending out. I wish they would give you... Like, well, actually, let me switch. I haven't actually tried this. Switch starship view. Let's see if when I get close enough to it, does it show me stats about the frigate? No, it's not. It's not saying like, hey, this is a C-class or whatever. You have to go up and inspect. And it'd be really great if you could do like the same thing with the analysis visor, like do something with that and see what it is. I did see that one had like a huge amount of successful encounters. It's not always just the class of it, obviously. It's, you know, you get an S-Class and they have like 2 successful encounters. That doesn't mean as much. But S-Class means top of the line too. I want that. We're going like Rolls-Royce, you know, Ferrari type focus, not... I don't care it's got 100,000 miles or 100,000 kilometers and it's reliable. I want a good one. I want the fancy one. I got money to spend. Yeah, still almost 600 million at this point. I could easily go put it back above 600 million. I kind of like the spoiler on the back. It's like a race car. Somebody hot rodded it. Like, yeah, we gotta have a epic spoiler on the back of the ship. It makes it go faster. Faster warp. Super important. You have to have a spoiler for faster warp in your freighter. That's what it's all about. Elite Dangerous. That might be it. I haven't really played the game, but I did look at a lot of stuff for it. That might be what I'm thinking about. I feel like it's the same design. Maybe an Elite Dangerous has also been used in other games as well. And oh yeah, we got a space station the first time visiting. I've already got all my upgrades I can get really for the suit. I love how it still shows like I got an upgrade there to buy, but I can't. Let's see, what's the quality of this system? Balance. So not bad, not great, you know. Oh, he didn't land on my head. Oh, hey. Excuse me, sir. I need to get rid of some of this, you know, stuff. Where do I get geek relics? Get rid of some of those and increase my standing a little bit more. Well, I don't think I have much more I can do with my current standing with them. A spicy ship? No, it's not a spicy ship. Mystery symbol. I like geek mysteries. That's what it is. We're going to do a geek mystery. Supervisor. I actually had a full sentence there that I understood. Mystery symbol. Pressure. Oh, one word it looked like. We'll do a geek symbol. I feel like I would have already learned monolith, I think, from one of the monoliths that I have been to. Oh, Star Silk, yeah. Oh, good price too. Might as well buy some more. Yeah, we'll buy a little bit. I got money to spend. Why not? Ion Sphere. Trade commodity. Okay. I guess that's one of the things, if you don't want to cheat and crash the market kind of thing, you can buy it and then take it somewhere else and sell it for a better price and do like the whole trade route type thing. I have any... I don't see any data laying around. Alright, so another starship. I did go back in class a bit, but it looks cooler. I'm gonna stick with that. It looks really cool. That's what counts. It's got a... What the... That's not supposed to happen. Alright, a little glitchy there. Hi, Ballistics Boy. It's going alright. How was your Christmas and New Year? And, yeah, Sean, it's kind of hard to see really new designs. I mean, unless you go with a lot of modular components, then it could always end up looking like a mix-up of stuff. You're not going to see a lot of new designs. There's so many movies out there that have done this sort of thing. There's just too much focus on stuff like this. You see a lot of like truly unique new designs. I mean, you're going to have a sphere, a cube, something looks like a, you know, a speedy little starship, Star Destroyers. All those have been done. You're going to always find something that pretty much matches. And you know, I feel like I want to put some of that there, just so I have a bit left over in case I happen to need it later on. Hi, Guy. Thanks for joining in. You're cutting it close. You're getting right towards the end of it. We'll go a few minutes longer, though. I'm enjoying myself. I mean, I do have some stuff I need to do after this, but we'll take a few more moments. Let's actually go check my farm. Make sure my farm hasn't broken. Yep, it's good. I'm saving my farm stuff for some video work I need to do. I've got to actually get in and do a bunch of video footage. So I'm finally getting everything put together for my first little tip video for this. Myocotum. I feel like I could do like funny stuff, you know, like, you know, imagine My Sharona, the bass line to it, that groove, but instead of My Sharona, it's Myocotum. I gotta find some more, I actually gotta find some more base, or, you know, more stars to go to that maybe have good economies. Ooh, do I have that in there? That's one thing I need to make sure I have installed. Economy scanner, yes. So I've got the economy scanner for this. So that's why this is the main ship for traveling. And then the other one is for specifically just building and transporting those supplies. Oh, look at, I got some more stuff. Wish you could easily transfer stuff between starships without having to switch and carry like that. If there is a way, I'm missing it. I have not seen that yet. I wish there was a way to do that. Like we have our expedition management stuff. Give us like an internal starship management thing. You go there, you can look at them, and you can carry, like, choose this one for this side, this one for this side, and swap stuff between them. That would be useful. That's something hopefully we get. I guess I'll just go back here. I think that's a good spot in terms of placement around some star systems. You had to eat dinner? I ate dinner like in a rush just so I could be on in time. Had to get Timmy his dinner too, and he's just... Are you awake now? Yeah? You want to say hi? Alright, come here. You gotta say hi. Want a snack? That's yours? Alright, fine. I'll put it there. There you go. What about little one? Want that? He can't make up his mind which one he wants to eat. Like, oh, this is crunchy, but oh wait, no, is that tastier? He's like, I gotta figure something out on this. I'm not sure which one to go with. Yeah, you're making a mess of your blanket. Oh Don't just mess that up. Look at that. You're just getting crumbs everywhere. I'm gonna make you have to vacuum that. Victory Shout says hi, Timmy, and I'm the pug. Timmy Cam. Yes, Timmy Cam. He's the star of the show. I'm just background noise for like 3 hours or 2 hours, whatever it ends up being. He's the true star of the show. That and my Baby Yoda spirit ship here. That's the only reason people watch, is for Baby Yoda and Timmy. I'm gonna break the stream one night. I'm gonna get him a Baby Yoda outfit or a Baby Yoda doll to put next to him, and just everybody's gonna go crazy. Oh yeah, let's summon the freighter here. Ooh. Yeah, that design, it feels like it should go almost to about here on the really big class one I'm looking for, like the S class, top of the line Resurgent design. The balls on the side. It's got a pair of balls there and a pair of balls there. The Resurgent has like 6 on them. The really big ones, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it extends further out. So yeah, the one I'm looking for is like a good bit longer than that. Oh, I was actually really close to that one. Let's look around. We got a blue star here. High voltage. Sustainable, okay. Wish you could actually, like, you didn't even have to click into it. Would be nice. Just sit there, like, look at it and just know. Maybe I just get used to the symbols and figure it out. Oh, so I guess that's out of range. Was that promising? Okay, that could be useful. I'm not sure about the buy-sell part, how that affects it yet, but I know you want to look for, like, definitely not struggling. Balance, comfortable is okay. Flourishing, that's a good option right there, okay. And it looks like I can get to it. Uya Megu. Alright, let me make some fuel before I find another one that I'm like, I need to get to that one.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Technology recharge.
Yeah, now we're gonna go do this. Alright, in this cluster over here, Uya Mega. There, Uya Megu. Untroubled, fuel generation, flourishing, and it's geek. I know it says geek, I call him geek. I like geek. Geeks out. Oh, out of jump range, really? Yeah, it's in scanner range. That seems weird. Okay, Uya Megu. Come on, can I make that? Alright, comfortable and peaceful. Alright, let's see. Okinoka Indo? Or Asaoka. I'm not sure. Corvettes? Or, well, we're going to go to another geek. Let's go with this one. We'll do this, then we'll jump to the geek one. Do I ever play Freelancer? I worked Freelancer years ago. I worked as one. I haven't played the game called Freelancer. Alright, we're gonna do that. Do that. At some point, I'm just gonna make like a ton of warp cells, because I'm pretty sure I'm keeping this one for a while. I don't think I'm going to dump this ship at all because I kind of like the look of it. It looks fighter-ish without having all the extra, you know, wing blades everywhere. I have seen a few that were like, make me think of the Emperor's transport in Star Wars. Except it was like the triangle and then you had like more coming off the other side. So I was like, oh, that seems a little cluttered. This has a nice, like it's a fighter, but not like over the top, like we're just gonna throw as much stuff on here as possible. I'm not sure what exchange I'm on right now, but I just want to make sure I landed here and got a save on that. Let's see, we're gonna do, I'm not even gonna scan the planets. It makes no sense to scan the planet because unless I land, I'm not gonna keep that information. That, I feel like that should be another thing is, if I scan the planet, it tells me what's on it. I don't have to land to actually register anything in the database, the catalog. It should just let me scan it like that and then move on. Now we're warping all over the place. And this is a flourishing system, which means I should hopefully find like a really good frigate here. Let's scan that. Indium, yeah, so yeah, Indium because of the blue star system. Even though everything's purplish. I heard there was 2 warps. Alright, freighter. Let's just take a look at it. Wrong type. There's like a risky place to put everything. I mean, look how close the space station is to the asteroids. The spiky asteroids. Alright. Whoa! I noticed it does delay a bit still at times on picking up that I'm entering the space station. Hoping they might get that resolved in a future update. Alright, so we've got a flourishing system. So that should really be, if I sit here for a moment, we should see some good ships coming in. Well, looks like we got, nope. No navigation data there. Notice I'm seeing less navigation data when I go to new space stations. Ain't nothing like standing out on everything, you know, like the trade terminal. Let's just wait and see what ships we get in. I think that will let us know for sure what kind of quality I'm going to get from ships in this. So, yeah, normally I end at 2 hours. We're going to go a few more minutes just so we can check this. But normally I do end these after 2 hours. Because it is a work night for me. And I still have some work to do on video. Oh, you are... What are you? Oh, lost... Oh, hey. Mm-hmm. It's one of the ones from last time, like this. Alright, I'll be nice. Okay, what did I get? Corvette's case, that's really it. Let's see, that looks like... Yeah, junk, that... Ooh. 48 plus 8. So that is 1 storage slot more than my other one that I bought. And it's like 24 million credits or units more than what I paid. I do kind of like the big storage bulbs on the side. That does kind of look nice. But obviously if I'm getting something that's costing that much money, then I'm in a good system. I think I'm going to be able to get some good stuff. Oh, look at that. platinum for sale. I can afford quite a bit. We're gonna buy some platinum. That's what I'm talking about right there. I can turn that into nanites. It's not a good return rate, but at least I know I can come here and probably get platinum for all the millions of units I get every day.
Product received.
Let's look at the ship at least. I mean, again. Oh, wait, no, this is a Class S starship. Wow. Oh. So I have a choice. I can either take my existing starship that I just bought, that I like and has all the stuff in it, that I just spent 80 million on earlier at the start of the stream to upgrade and make it match 48. But it's a Class A, and this is Class S. I don't like the look quite as much, but yeah, we'll buy it. I could take the other one and, like, sell it or scrap it for stuff. Oh, yeah, and I gotta move all that. Alright, so cadmium drive, I really don't like the fact that it has that, but we'll keep it because I'm not planning to do a lot of warping with that. That's more for we're gonna get rid of that because I'm not gonna be using that. And we'll keep the phase beam. I like the phase beam a little bit just for extra protection, but this is more for, this is not even to go on planets. This is simply a base transport ship. This is simply for me to transport stuff in order to build bases. That's it. That's really all this is meant to do. And yeah, we're gonna dump that. And since this right here, I'll go ahead and grab stuff from this, and we'll head back to my frigate. I'm gonna have to go and trade off. I'll be setting myself up with the other ship, the freighter that I was using earlier and now have replaced. I'm going to... The spicy hauler has been replaced. I'm going to take this and make good use of this. Oh, crap, wrong one. Alright, yeah. I'm going to sell the spicy hauler. Or maybe not. Maybe I keep it. Maybe I decide, you know what? I'll have it for the collection, make it look good. Just something else to look nice. Let's go ahead. We're going to name this. And I just realized I haven't even been looking at multi-tools for a while. Oh, wait, not the freighter. Not the freighter. Starship. Yeah, we're naming it. I like the Of the Horizon. But we're going to change it. Spicy on the Horizon. There we go. My Class S. My new Class S hauler. That changed colors. I just noticed that it changed colors, did it not? Yeah, that was a darker color set, and it's just changed. I'm actually getting pretty decent ones here. I'm thinking I'll be able to take the other one and either scrap it for parts and get some good nanites out of stuff, or I can... Or I can, you know, do something else with it. I feel like yeah, ultimately, I think that's a good decision I've made right there to buy that. This is all the storage space I got. And I still have room for some tech if I need to. Stuff. You know what? Yeah, the Star Silk can go into the Starship. And the pearls can go there too. Yeah, so I'll have to reorganize a bit between now and the next stream for this. But, yay. Alright, I've got like this makes 3 systems I know I can get good ships in. So I just need to now rotate around, hopefully luck out, even if it's $500,000. Buy, you know, the super-sized Class S, top of the line, absolute, like, best I can get Raider. And then once that's done, I think we'll go to building a base thing on that, like completely decking it out. Because once I have that style, I'm not upgrading again. So it will be build it out, deck it out. Maybe put some like farm type stuff in there so I can have something like that to make money with it. And always have money for that. Not have to worry about some base getting broken. But I don't know. That's what I'm going to be looking for. Yes, normally 2 hours on this. We're at 2 hours 16 minutes. So I'm going to be... Let's see. This, I think I still have my freighter up in orbit around here. It's supposed to be. We'll go swap stuff. Get ready to go. We're going to swap. Actually, there we go. Yeah, restore point. I'm just going to go ahead and call it. For the most part, this is a finished base. I'll do some swapping around with stuff this week on those, getting things cleared up. Try to find a much better freighter still. And I think what I'll do is if I can still... I haven't found that base location I marked on the planet and forgot what planet and what system it was entirely. I just marked it. It's like, oh, move on to that. Wait, crap, where was I? I forgot to look and pay attention to that, so I don't know where that is. But, yeah, at some point I'm going to find that other spot. We're going to build an underground base section. That's going to be a thing. But I think I want to focus more this week on trying to find a better freighter still. I feel like I've got a good set of ships. I might buy another fighter S-class one if I find one that looks the right way. Otherwise, I'm going to upgrade that one I have. But yeah, we'll go ahead and call it for tonight. I do have some stuff I need to do. It is a work night too, so I'm not going to stay up late. But thanks for hanging out. If it is Friday for you already, then tomorrow. And if it's still Thursday for you in the world, then Saturday. Subnautica Below Zero stream. Don't forget to tune in for that. I'll try to remember if I get a chance tomorrow to go ahead and schedule it up so you can see the countdown. But normal time, as always. Yeah, that's where we'll be at. Just come join in Saturday. And if, you know, Angelo, thank you for the subscribe if you're with us right now. Normal be back to this in a week, same time next week. I am trying to, it's a new year, so one of my resolutions is to try and expand the video stuff, like not adding more videos on a consistent basis, but I'm gonna try and get back to doing more tip videos. The 4 videos a week seems to be working great for me right now. Trying to do more of a, like, expand maybe on the live streams this year a bit. Try to get some more stuff like that. But I don't know what's scheduled yet. But I'm going to try to add that in. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me and Timmy as he's relaxing again. Such a rough day for him, you know. Laying around all day. Getting fed treats and petted and ooh and odd all over. But yeah, I'm Mr. Spicy. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys next time.